We are live. Give me one sec.
Investigators.
Called back to the Zappolyarny Palace again? Ugh, seriously. What's the point in all these endless meetings? Called back to the Zappolyarny Palace again?
Okay, are we good?
I like music. In fact, I've taught myself to play many different instruments. You don't believe me? Find me a piano, and I'll show you a thing or two.
Okay, I think everything is working.
Called back to the Zeppel, Yarny.
Yo, what's good, Ryan? Can you hear me? I've been trying to test out this mic and see if it works fine. Oh, you can, cool. Is it clear? It's a bit quiet. Okay, one sec. Okay, what about now? That's perfect. Cool. Let's go. Yeah, I've been fiddling with this shit for like an hour. But yeah, thankfully it worked out. I'm trying to like I'm trying to like do a thing where I give commentary for like the next main story for Genshin. So I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm gonna do it. But yeah, I'm just making preparations and stuff. I need to get as much primos as possible. Reaction streams, yes. It's about that time. It's about that time. I'm like too deep into the Genshin stories, so I need a bit of that raw reaction, because Snezhnaya is gonna be freaking crazy. So I know there's gonna be some hype moments and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna do a bit of I'm gonna do a bit of like interactions with some of these companions just to get some primos off of them. What am I looking for? Okay, here we go. Oh, you know what? The music still slaps? Yeah, it does. Till this day. Low-key, I think Hoyoverse is a music company rather than a game company. That's my headcanon. Sure. But yeah, Genshin's improved a lot throughout like the past 6 years, so for someone who hasn't played for like, I don't know, since 1.0, you can definitely see like the big changes. Oh, Durin, okay. Let's place it here. Where is he? Here you are.
This place reminds me of the study Miss Lisa set up for me when I was learning to read and write. She said that human writing needs to be appreciated slowly and with a calm mind. So it's important to shut out all noise. When I was in that study, I felt like I could sit and read forever. Honestly, I'm still learning. Would it be alright with you if I come here whenever I want to read?
Nah, I'm good. Wrong button. Oh fuck, I forgot how to do this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Don't have to buy, don't have your towel. Oh, prune. Okay, secret. Research lab. Oh, by the way, Ryan, we can explore the moon in Genshin. They added it this patch. But yeah, there's a lot more context to it, but yeah. Just so you know, we can explore the moon.
Very professional.
It's actually crazy.
This desk is big enough to have 3 books open at once.
Actually, I'll show you after
That
this.
bookshelf is so tall. Never mind. I can see a stool. I'll just climb on that.
Alright. Here we go. False moon. So, although these are like the only areas we can explore on the moon, it is still quite massive. Actually, I saw like a scale comparison, and apparently it's as big as the main map. Apparently, but yeah, let me take you to like one of the locations. I thought the moon was for that other game they made. Oh, Star Rail. I mean, yeah, but I feel like Genshin has been foreshadowing like moon related stuff for lore, but yeah. This is just one part of the moon, and where's Tevat? Yeah, you can see Tevat from here. It is not flat, confirmed. But yeah, I've noticed, so you know how Snezhnaya is not out yet? What's that location? I think it's here, yeah. But yeah, you know how Snezhnaya is not out yet? I think they purposely, covered the region with clouds because, you know, the devs don't want to spoil what the map looks like and everything. But I wonder if they're gonna like remove the clouds once it's released. But yeah, basically at the north side, the north of the planet, they basically place clouds there, and I'm assuming that's where Snezhnaya is gonna be. And apparently you can rotate. The planet rotates when you fast forward the time as well. But yeah, so it's much clearer on this side. So I think what you see there is Natlin, and then above it is Nordcry, and then Snezhnaya is like right above that. But yeah, the moon looks really awesome. I might actually start playing it again. Yeah, so here's the problem about that. I think there's a prerequisite you have to do before you can actually explore the Frost Moon. I don't think you can. Actually, you might be able to skip it, but yeah, you might be able to skip it, but still, it's still a nice location. Yeah. Oh yeah, and there's zero gravity as well. Yeah, it's crazy though. Like 6 years later, we're just outside of Tevat. This is giving me Final Fantasy vibes. Yeah, I could see it. I haven't played a single Final Fantasy game, but I could imagine it. There's also yeah, Moontide Sea. I think from Tevat you can actually see this section just because of the size of it. There's like a like basically from Tevat you'll see like a light blue patch, and I think that's supposed to be what this I think that's what this location is supposed to be. But yeah. And also has banging music too. There's also one other part. The dark side of the moon. Unfortunately though, I don't think teleporting here is like the best place to see everything from. I I'm literally gonna have to teleport from here. Because this was from like a world quest, and there's no other way to like see the dark side from above. So, but yeah, it's gonna take a while, but eventually you're gonna see like the whole dark side of the moon. But yeah, dark side of the moon with Mario Odyssey now. Oh my god, I haven't played that game for years. Like I did 100% it, so I have like no reason to go back to it. But yeah, actually, I think there was a section on the moon where it did give me Mario Odyssey vibes. But yeah, this is like the best shot of the Dark Moon that you'll get. This actually looks crazy. Like at first glance, you wouldn't think this was Genshin. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, all this technology is basically dragon tech, but I'm not gonna go into that because the law's pretty dank. But just know that dragon tech is insane in Genshin. I think the first time we see dragon tech is like from Natlan though. But yeah. So the thing about the dark side of the moon is that although the size is this big, this is like the only explorable part. Like yeah, there is like elevation to it, but you know, there's not much. Like all I did was like open like 20 chests, and then all of a sudden my exploration progress went to 100%. I was like, oh okay, well that's kind of underwhelming, but it is what it is. Yeah, it still looks crazy though. It was a lot more immersive during like the World Quest as well. Hopefully they make more of it explorable in future updates. Yeah, probably. I doubt it though. Just because of like previous map expansions that they've done. I don't think they'll go back to it, but yeah. That's basically the Frost Moon, but yeah. I'm definitely gonna go back to the Frost Moon just to vibe. But yeah, after exploring the moon, it was kind of hard to go back to that. Yeah, let me get more of my primos. Okay. Nope. Let's go off recall. Oh, Linnea and Nicole. Okay, I can't even for guest. Okay. Is it this one? Yes. Okay. Oh my god, Nicole's gonna yap my ear off.
Now this feels nostalgic. Back when I was in Nodcry, living the life of a silent sculptor, the rooms I rented had a similar style. It's like being transported right back to the start of my second life.
Good to know. Alright, Linnea. Wait, what the hell? Play a carefree cop. Oh shit, I didn't know this was a thing. Okay, that's cool.
It was quite a shock when I first left the conch gang to strike out on my own. Leaving such a lively collective to live all alone, it was hard not to feel a little lonely. Thankfully, now I have Lumi. By the way, don't tell anyone in the conch gang I said that. I don't want them knowing how uncertain their old boss was.
Okay. Loma. Yeah, that makes sense.
A warm light, like that of home. I like it here. Moments of peace like this are perfect for curling up with a book and reading in silence. But just for today, let us not read any Frostmoon Scion texts. Rather, let us find something more interesting to read. Quietly, of course.
Oh my god, I need a new controller, dude. This drift is getting annoying. Yeah, hold up. Wait, can I interact with anything here? No.
Maps. Bookshelves. Oh, this sign. Whoa! Oh, you've got a curatorium of secrets here too?
Yeah, the PS5 controller.
Wait. Did Boss Neff get you to set this up? I didn't come here to take on extra shifts.
I have two controllers, but there's times when whenever I don't use the other one for like a long period of time, it just magically starts working again. But then after like 2 to 3 weeks, it just acts up again. So I'm just like, oh well, maybe that's the play. I just keep switching controllers. Okay. Inefa and Ino. Wait, where? Oh. The controller needs his rest day. Yeah, true. I've been logging in daily. It needs his time. It needs time to rest.
Wow, nice! These chairs and carpets sure are familiar. But something's still missing. Can you guess what's missing? That's right, it needs more Ino! In that
Yeah, I hope you don't
I'll
clone
make sure to
yourself.
come around often to perfect your work. We'll play lots, okay?
God damn. Oh, right font. Cool.
According to my memory banks, this was the style of ceiling I saw when I first opened my eyes. I have heard that some birds will imprint the first creature they see after hatching as their parent. Does this also apply to non-living things? That would explain why my cognition module has developed a special attachment to this environment.
How much more do I have? Alright, look at my inventory. Like, this is this is what happens when you have a 6-year account. You have all this shit and it just keeps stacking every year. These are all like quest items from like minor world quests and stuff, but yeah, there is a lot. Yeah, we even have like instruments, you can play them and stuff, but is not recommended to play it on the controller because yeah, I tried it and I was like, yeah, I'm good. If I ever play on PC, I might do it again. Oh, what's this? Okay, I don't have fliz, but I have eat Luar.
The furnishings may be simple, but they lend the space a warm and cozy air. As soon as I arrived, I felt completely relaxed. In fact, I feel more at home in places like this. Luxury and opulence leave me feeling awkward and out of place. It's just a shame there's nowhere to cook. Are you hungry, by the way?
Onaka suita. Oh yeah, there's also this this quality of life feature where you can like view past cutscenes in the archive, but you have to go through this whole like log of dialogue to get to it, and on controller we literally have to like, hold on, where is it? I think it's yeah, travel log. So the thing about the controller is yeah, let's do one for Sumeru. Yeah, the thing about the controller is that I can't use the scroll bar, so I literally have to scroll down like this, and it's so time consuming. Actually, wait, hold on. I just realized I can use the R stick, but the cursor doesn't follow me though, so I have to keep doing this. Trying to find one of the cutscenes. Holy yap, what the fuck? Why is bro yapping so much? Okay, hold on. Okay, here's one. Like the cutscenes have improved a lot. They've been like, they've gotten more cinematic as time's gone.
Does the prospect of death amuse you?
I could ask you the same question!
This scene was so sick.
All distracted, Tori. You focus on the mission.
Got it.
For the hopes and dreams of the masses.
Open the secret door on this enchanting night. May wisdom's light eradicate ignorance and darkness, and hereby fulfill our ancient vow. Commence data extraction.
swear, I feel like the cutscenes have gotten longer as well. Like, I remember early game, cutscenes would last for like 10 seconds.
You will pay for interfering with the grandest experiment of all time.
This bitch said, get these cubes out my face.
Good timing.
Dottore, as clever as you are, you fail to understand wisdom. Wisdom takes many forms, but the path you have chosen eschews them all.
Huh.
FBI open up. That's crazy. It's funny because that's just a common trope where you have this character who looks like a kid, but in reality they're like fucking old. Like Nahida's like 500 years old, but she is a god, so that would explain a lot. Oh, Sandrone. Yeah, do you remember Zhongli, the Geo guy? Actually, let me bring him up. Where is he? Yeah, him. Do you remember him? Yeah, bro's like 6,000 years old. I think he's the oldest Archon in the game.
Oh, you've prepared a place for me to hold my tea parties. What can I say but to thank you for your enthusiasm?
And even to this day, bro is still hiding a lot of secrets.
Such my finest loose leaves, Baggio. It's time for a spot of tea.
Okay, I think that's the last indoor set. Let me double check. Yep. Yeah, we're done. For the indoor sets at least. Now I have to do the freaking outdoor sets. Where's the exit?
How tiresome.
Alright. Oh my god, I forgot Aloy was in the game. Oh, the Nation of Hydra's mottled colors. Okay, just Sandrone, okay.
Take a break. Pick up the pace. There used to be so many flowers and plants where Alan and I lived before. He wasn't much of a gardener, so the job of tending the garden fell to me. It was a pleasant task, and one I turned out to be quite good at. He seemed to see something different in the colors of the plants, and it made me happy to see him smile.
Oh, damn. Wilderness of the far north, okay. During the cold lineal.
These plants are from Notcry. I've been to my fair share of places, you know. Enough to be able to tell at a glance which plants come from where. Come on, let's visit my garden in Notcry. I'll show you what's what.
I've already been there.
Wow! Every plant and tree here is like an old friend. I couldn't feel more at home. On childhood adventures, I never strayed too far. I would imagine thornback geckos were colossal dragons and play with them while wondering why their spines glowed. Thinking back on it now, perhaps my curiosity with all things great and small began back then.
Huh?
This place reminds me of when I first arrived in Notcry. It is a mysterious place. Sometimes the rain flies upward toward the sky.
Yup.
And the flowers and plants by the roadside shy away from me. Everything there is so different compared to Mondstadt. But going to faraway places is like reading an unfamiliar story. Such wondrous surprises are exactly the kind of experience that only a new book can provide.
Okay. That's this done. Okay, you hold to improve. What the f? Why is this so big? Okay, I need a better location for this.
How tiresome. Pick up the pace. Come on, keep up. Pick up the pace.
Oh my god. Bro, this is just Nasha Town.
When I lived in Nashatown, I liked to find cozy corners to nestle into, so I could read my books while watching people come and go. I realized that the rules written in books never change, but people are always breaking them anyway. You've been very faithful to the original style. This room reminds me of all sorts of weird and wonderful stories. If you have the time, maybe I can share some of them with you? This place, it feels so familiar. Oh, hey!
I wonder why.
There's a blacksmith! I can use it to fix up my weapons. And my... forget it. I know it's gonna lecture my ears off if I screw it up again.
Bina and Loma.
Take a break. Pick up the pace.
Oh, you even have these. These drums are the Kuhenki's favorite instruments. I used to worry that they would get carried away and hurt themselves, but... as though to loudly drum away my concerns, they played even harder. Can you teach me how to make them? I'm sure those children would be happy to receive one as a gift.
Why is she standing here when the drums are over there? See that Loma's in the right place.
Seeing as no one else is here, may I share something private with you? Sometimes I wonder if the Frost Moon Scions are a little too taken with antler and moon imagery. The furnishings are beautiful, certainly, but you have to take care to avoid getting your hair or clothing caught in them.
Okay, eat the wall. NFR, I know, Columbina, okay.
Not bad at all. In fact, it looks quite sturdy. Every bit as practical as the fortifications our logistics unit has built. Don't let this haphazard collection of materials fool you. When combined in just the right way, they can withstand even the most ferocious of enemy onslaughts. This knowledge comes from precious lessons learned in the heat of battle.
Do you like building things with sheet metal too? Oh, here's a blank wall. How about I draw you a mural? I'll draw you, and me, and a Nepha holding hands. That way, it'll look more like the Clink Clank Crumb-Kake craft shop.
That's nice.
Work environment detected. Cleaning mode activated.
BRB, no
murder
prob.
or stains detected. Cleaning mode disabled. Apologies. This area is similar to my regular work environment, which has automatically activated my cleaning module. However, I can see you take care to keep things clean. So the only extraneous litter left here is me.
Oh.
Did I set my humor parameters too high again? Your reaction is unexpected.
That's crazy. Oh shit. There we go. Okay. Last freaking set. What the hell? What is that? Bro, this looks so out of place.
Did you transport Silvermoon Hall all the way here for me?
Maybe.
No. Is it like a reflection in the water? How lovely. This brings back so many beautiful memories. I suppose we're just missing my song now.
Oh my god, we're up to date. Get me the fuck out of here, bro. Right, send me back to Tubby.
This realm is
Alright. Now the next thing I gotta do.
Is this the legendary Serenity Pot? I've read about it, but I never imagined the inside would look like this. And it's not just the Serenity Pod. I've read about loads of other artifacts and mechanisms too. Good morning. Are you going outside today? My advice is to do the hardest chores first. If you put them off till evening, you won't be in the mood to get them done at all.
Actually true.
Is this the and it's not. Don't worry about me. I'm not a child anymore.
Okay.
Moving to a new environment isn't going to throw me out of whack. Even when I was traveling with the caravan and living life on the road, I never had any difficulty adapting.
That reminds me, whereabouts in Mondstadt do you live?
I'm staying with a relative. She's my grandfather's cousin's son's... you know what? The details aren't important. The point is we're related. But because Mom and Dad sent them a letter saying to keep a close eye on me, they've given me a curfew at night. Honestly, it's not like she's my mom.
Are you allowed to be here?
Oh, it's fine. I already told her I was coming. Which reminds me, are there any rules I need to abide by? Curfews, off-limit areas, things I shouldn't touch?
None at all. Only adults come up with rules like that.
Really? Oh, that's amazing! Oh, this is such a great vacation spot. Everyone must love your home. And I do too! Is this the legend? And it's not just the...
Yeah, I hate to break it to you. I just placed shit down and that's it.
Since you asked, I'd quite like to talk about my arch nemesis, Alice.
I consider you both friends.
I'm not asking you to take sides. Witches have all sorts of tricks up their sleeves to beguile and ensnare the unwary. So I don't blame you for falling under her spell. But you're smart, so I trust your judgment. Before long, the spell will fade and you'll see her for who she really is. What I really wanted to say is that lately I've
What
been
side of
wondering,
Alice has she seen?
why is it that every time I think I've won, things always just seem to end up going the way she planned? Oh, it's so frustrating! I need someone who understands witches to help me work it out! What's the logic behind Alice's schemes? Come on, you're smart! Help me figure out a way to turn the tables. I want to give her a taste of what it's like to miscalculate for once.
Have you considered that maybe Alice's schemes don't follow any normal logic?
That's it! That wicked witch does whatever she wants! Acting without regard for others in pursuit of her own ideas of fun! So then, what's the best way to deal with her?
Oh my god. Throw a tantrum and roll around on the floor? Fight magic with magic. Let's go to the top one.
Why would I do that? Screaming and shouting and annoying everyone nearby? People would hate me. Wait a second. Something's wrong here. You're not the traveler at all,
What?
are you? You're a witch in disguise.
Damn, I've been caught.
Reveal yourself! I know it's you!
What I was trying to say is stop overthinking everything. Why not let yourself be a child for once and do whatever you want?
I don't think that's something I can do so easily. But I can try to learn a thing or two from Klee and the others.
Bum, bum,
Is this the legend? And it's not just... I'm glad you asked. I've decided to take your advice. I'm going to conduct an experiment.
Tori, is that you?
It's just a trial run, really. I'm going to try being a carefree, regular child for a day. A whole day!
I guess you have to start somewhere.
I even did a warm-up last night in preparation. I closed all my books, put away my stationery, and kept reminding myself that there's no need to arrive at any conclusions.
And then?
Well, I was thinking about this as I lay in bed. What would a regular kid be doing right now? Listening to a story? Drawing? Drinking some warm milk before bed? Or maybe they'd already be asleep. I stayed up so late thinking about it that this morning, I almost missed the optimal time to wake up naturally.
You're still overthinking things.
I realized that too. So, to remove all thought from the equation, I decided to make a to-do list for kids.
So what's on your list?
Item 1. Toss and turn in bed. Immediately after waking up. Then, get told to get up. Do not get out of bed unprompted. Since there's no one to prompt me, I just pretend to be someone else and tell myself to get up. It isn't ideal, but I've decided it counts. Item 2. Be a fussy eater. But I tried to find something to complain about, but I just couldn't bring myself to see it through. That's why I've written item failed on the list. Item 3. Snack uncontrollably. This one was the easiest and my favorite. But halfway through, I realized I'd made a mistake. In the real world, no adult would ever actually let their child eat as much junk food as they wanted. Item 3. Play meaningless games. This one was hard.
Wait, hold on. Is that a typo?
I ended up focusing all my attention on trying to find loopholes in the rules.
Sounds like things didn't go to plan.
Correct. So now, I'm going to throw a tantrum. I'm going to put away my to-do list and declare my experiment a huge failure. Then, I'm not going to make any effort whatsoever to learn from my mistakes. I don't want to reflect on why I failed, and I don't want to listen to reason. I just don't care.
Is throwing a tantrum also on your list?
How did you know?
Because children are allowed to be unreasonable. It's in the job description. So maybe your experiment was successful after all. Let's do this one. Damn.
Is this the legend? And it's not just the... Is it that late already? Even the clearest minds need rest. Good night. You should get some shut-eye too. I know how grown-ups like to stay up late overthinking things.
Alright, that's one down. Linnea.
So this is where you usually stay? It's so spacious. This is making me jealous. If only I could use the abode arts of the Liyue Adepti on the Golden Beagle.
Oh, I've already done her already. Alright.
Good morning!
Nicole.
Uh-huh. If it isn't a certain someone's folded dimensional quadrant shift technology, I must say, combined with your artistic vision, the results truly are sparkling. Good morning. What's got you up so bright and early? If you're heading out to look for treasure chests, count me in. I can guide you on your way. Uh-huh. I must say, it feels like I've returned home.
Oh!
To Celestia,
What?
I mean.
Oh, shit.
It, too, has an unusual relationship between its inner and outer dimensions, as I'm sure you can imagine. Though, am I allowed to be discussing this?
How does she randomly drop lore like this in a fucking teapot, bro?
It should be fine.
Put this in the
After all,
main story.
these are just my memories, so it has nothing to do with my access to the knowledge base that I lost long ago.
Knowledge base access?
Well, I can't tell you much about that, I'm afraid. Just think of it as having the keys to a library, and then having them confiscated. Though plenty of my sisters have secret copies of books they failed to return, there might just be one who kept a key, or maybe even two. The best students are always so calculating. It's better to be like me and be content with what you have. Not that I didn't keep any knowledge for myself, but that was more of a case of me keeping certain books by default, because I still had them the day that the library closed.
You probably better not borrow any books in Mondstadt.
Why not? Oh, I know. Alice did mention that, despite her languorous looks, the librarian there is a real bloodhound when it comes to hunting down overdue books. Uh-huh, I must say, I'd love nothing more. I'm not sure if you know this, but I do enjoy a good chat. Not that I have as many friends to chat with as I'd like. It's not easy when you have to keep up the pretense of being mysterious and dignified.
Alright.
What would you like to talk about? Astronomy? Geography?
Bad
Bad-mouthing
mouthing
Alice?
Alice.
I'm an expert on all sorts of topics. I was only joking.
I think Prune would
How
like
could
to
I
join in on the
possibly talk bad of
conversation.
her behind her back? This is a principle Anya taught me about how to conduct myself. Even if you're trying to be diplomatic and get along with everyone, you have to set limits. The bottom line is, you should never betray your friends, even if it's only taking a few minor verbal swings when they're not around. All right. Don't look at me like that. It's not like I'm afraid of her. Let me just think of something she won't mind me sharing. The introductory magic that Alice designed for Rhine-Daughter used a ton of different templates. The whole thing is an affront to aesthetics. I must say. Seeing as there's hardly any living things nearby, I'd like to try screaming as loud as I can. Alice measured the volume last time, and it turns out that at my loudest, I can penetrate the minds of every living thing within a 100-meter radius.
You should have did that to fucking Dottore when you had the chance. Holy shit, imagine. Please though, I have other friends in here. Even Tubby wouldn't be safe.
Fair point. She really is an adorable little teapot spirit. I'd hate to disturb her. Perhaps no shouting for today then. Let me think. It's not every day I get to visit realms like this. I should find something suitably fantastical to do.
Try thinking of this place as a regular courtyard.
Perhaps I've been too fixated on its metaphysical essence and completely ignored its actual appearance. This might be a transcendental realm, but more importantly, it's your home. I needn't treat this place like some sort of testing ground. I should think of it as though I'm simply paying you a visit. In which case, I'd like to bury some treasure chests and design puzzles for you to find them.
Will those chests have primogems in them? Wouldn't you be better off taking part in Octavia's plans? What does the Traveller know about Octavia? Hold on a minute.
Huh, that's a good idea. Though I don't see why I can't do both. First, let's figure out how to make a fun maze using walls.
Can you provide the treasure chest?
I most certainly can. For an angel like me, the chests are more important than their contents. I'm sure I can get my hands on some pretty fantastic examples. As for what to put inside, I'm sure some more and perhaps a few cabbages will suffice.
Oh god.
Aha! I must say... Good night. Don't stay up too late. A healthy body needs plenty of rest. It's not wise to attempt a nocturnal lifestyle here in Teyvat. If that's the life you yearn for, you'd be better served in the dark sea beyond the borders of this world.
Okay. I think Snezhnaya's the last one. I think I've done Columbina.
Hello, this is your guard.
Yeah.
Good night.
Okay. God damn, bro. Hold on. Oh, yes, the banners. Yeah, no one cares about TCG, bro.
I'm flattered by your invitation. This place is actually quite peaceful. Perfect for a little solitary research. I suppose it's only ladylike to respond. But don't you think you're a little... too full of energy this morning?
Huh?
I'm
How?
flattered by your invitation. This place is... It's nice. Thanks for asking. Being hard to please is simply the mark of a lady's expectations and elevated taste. It doesn't mean she's incapable of adjusting. Take this place, for example. Not a chair in sight, always raining, and the roof leaks. But you don't hear me complaining. Of course, if I do start complaining, no matter how unpleasant my words, it'll all be entirely your fault.
So, do you have any recommendations? How do you think I can improve this place?
I wouldn't use the word recommendations per se. But if you're really interested, I can share some reference points from my former home. As for the interior, there's not much to say. But a warm fire in the hearth would make this place feel cozy all year round. If we're talking outdoors, I used to arrange my garden according to each plant's characteristics. Which flowers bloom in spring, which trees bear fruit in autumn, making sure the fragrance of one flower doesn't overpower another. There's an art to it.
Yeah, I ain't going that far. That's crazy. Yeah.
It's
Complex.
simple once you learn the rules. I can teach you, if you'd like. Anyway, under my care,
Define
the
simple.
garden would change with the passing seasons. I was very proud of what I achieved, and it used to make Alen happy too. Now that I think about it, I should really find the time to go back and tidy the whole place.
I'm back. What's new? I'm just trying to get some sort of lore out of these characters. I've done gotten all the rewards from the set, so I'm just now trying to see if I can get any bits of lore out of these characters before Snezhnaya. And apparently this bitch here, her home is in on Celestia. That floating island in the sky. So yeah. That's crazy.
I'm flattered by your invitation. This place is actually...
I'm almost done though. It's just Snezhnaya that I'm doing, then I can finally get out of this teapot area.
Do you mind if I vent about my colleagues?
Oh shit. Vent away. This is gonna be specifically at Dottorio Pantalone for sure.
Fantastic! I've always dreamed of a secluded place where I can rant about all the nonsense I have to deal with at work. Ugh, don't even get me started on Dottore. I want him out of my life forever. And everyone else's.
Damn.
The Rooster and Regrator might not get along, but their evasive rhetoric and manipulation feel like it comes from the exact same playbook. First, they pretend to agree with your ideas. Then they'll say something that implies, of course, you clearly don't mind all the issues this'll cause. And then they just wait for you to back down. But if you don't back down, that's when they pull out the big guns. Long, complicated arguments that no one understands, filled with technical terminology and archaic phrases.
Jesus.
Then, once they finish spouting nonsense, they'll ask, so what do you think? What do I think about what? If you want to show off your vocabulary, why not just hold a spelling bee?
True.
I'd rather spend my time actually getting somewhere. Ugh, it makes me angry just talking about them.
Maybe you should take a break. How about drink of water? Damn.
Forget it. I'm well aware that the principles that govern the real world are not always as clean-cut and absolute as mathematical theorems. It's only thanks to the Rooster's wily ways that so many competing interests can be reconciled. Regrator might well be full of wicked schemes, but there's no denying his ability to manage Snezhnaya's economy and oversee the Adventurers Guild.
Is this how venting's supposed to work?
Huh? I wasn't trying trying to be nice. Just because I can recognize an objective fact doesn't mean I can't also hate it.
Is there anything else bothering you?
How about we save it for next time?
Oh, damn.
Berating 2 people in one day is enough for me.
Not the cliffhanger.
It's important to learn restraint, even when venting.
It's funny because all these like dialogues are hidden behind friendship levels, but I think you unlock all the dialogues when you get them to friendship 7. But yeah, I don't talk to them immediately. I wait until they hit like friendship 7 or above, so I can just unlock all the dialogues.
Do you have any fluffy animals around here?
Oh god.
Cats, dogs, foxes. I'm not picky. I'll even take sheep in a pinch. Most importantly, though, do they listen to you? I just want something to cuddle. Don't worry, I won't run off with your pets.
Oh, she will.
Now you're making fun of me. Didn't I tell you? Wild animals usually don't like getting close to me.
Yeah, because you're a bot. You're a
They have
clankor.
their own complex sensory systems. I can't win them over just by adjusting my temperature module or tweaking my smile. And trust me, I've tried. But even a genius of my standing can't find a way. So the easiest solution is to find someone they trust and then have them gently assure the animals that I'm a good person who won't hurt them.
Yep. Someone like Nefer.
Exactly. But Nefer's always looking to discuss this and negotiate that. Dropping by occasionally is fine, but it's too much effort to constantly focus on her conversation.
Yeah, we've actually seen a bit of this in her anecdote with Nefer, and all Snezhnaya was petting her cat. I was not paying attention to a single word that Nefer was saying. It was kind of hilarious. Oh, then what about Colombino?
Well, now you've really opened a can of very angry worms.
Oh no.
One day, I was going to see Catherine in Nasha Town for a little business, when a rhyme-horned deer suddenly ran out of nowhere and started nudging me.
In Nasha Town of all places? What's that thing on a leash?
The fur on its neck was very soft and warm, and its antlers felt quite novel to the touch. But when I turned around, I caught Colombina watching me with a smile. Sandrone, all the little animals are hiding from you. You look so pitiful. I told them you aren't a bad person, that you're actually quite gentle, and that you go to sleep hugging. I'm not telling you the rest.
Damn.
The point is, who's she calling pitiful? I don't need little animals for company. She told them secrets about me. It's a total violation.
I mean, I don't think the animals would mind. Kinda cute, really.
Stop changing the subject.
Damn.
Do you have any fluffy animals or not?
Does Paimon count? Okay.
I'm flattered by your invitation. This place is actually... Put your mind at ease and get some rest. Whatever you're working on can wait till tomorrow.
Holy shit, we are finally done. We are up to date. Actually, I'm gonna have to move some people here so that I can put Alosha and possibly Odette here. So Prune can go. Linnea can go. Nicole can go. Yeah, I'll just leave Sambina here, I guess. I have enough Adeptus points. Cool. Back to Nordcry.
Called back to the Zeppeljärny Palace again? Ugh, seriously. What's the point in all these endless meetings? How tiresome.
Alright, we're back. Um, 426, 39. Okay, we have enough to get a low shot to a section 6, but I don't know if I want to get into a section 6. It depends. As for talents, we have to farm new talents. Yeah. Any events? No, we've done everything. We're just now waiting for Snezhnaya, I guess. 15 hours. 19,000 primos. Not enough for guaranteed, but we'll see what happens. Achievements, 100% so far. Obviously can't get this yet. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. This was supposed to be like a mic test stream, and I think it worked out well. So I think my next stream is going to be on the Wednesday when Snezhnaya goes live, and this will be the first time that I'm recording an Archon quest. I don't know how long it's gonna be, but yeah, I don't know how long it's gonna be, but we're still gonna do it. And I'm probably gonna get distracted by a lot of shit outside of the quest, so expect a lot of detours. Oh, wonder if they're gonna give us more avatar frames. But yeah, but yeah, I'm gonna call it here. Thanks for joining. Oh, hold on one sec. Okay, never mind. Cool. Thanks for joining the stream. See y'all on Wednesday. If you'd like to see me experience the Snezhnaya Archon quest, and yeah, I'll see you then. Thanks Ryan for tuning in as well.